By the window.
Well, let's hope the leaves aren't falling just yet. Let's hope that they're just turning colors, brilliant reds and golds and yellows. Nancy Cain from AAA keeps her eye on the fall color situation across the state of Michigan. Of course, we're heard on radio stations in Petoskey and Traverse City and parts north. Nancy Cain, good morning to you.
Good morning, Michael Patrick. How are you?
Well, I'm a little wistful because summer went by too quickly for me. I was just getting used to it, and now we're starting to hear about the autumn traditions. And in fact, Saturday night we're going to have a heck of a football game in East Lansing, Michigan State versus Notre Dame under the lights, prime time. Everybody's making their tailgate plans and getting together, and there'll be even the political candidates will be campaigning there because they know that there'll be a big, big crowd. But tell me that leaves aren't already changing colors, are they?
Well, actually, just a few. It's a little early, Michael Patrick. It starts now, our Fall Color Show, which is free and open to everyone.
Yeah.
It starts now on the Upper Peninsula, and it spreads downward from the state. And by the time you get to southern Michigan, it'll be the end of October. But right now, you're going to find fall colors on display in the Upper Peninsula. Peak color conditions are still a couple weeks away, but you're going to find strokes of red, yellow, gold along US 2 between Ironwood and Crystal Falls. And that's really a pretty drive in that area. But really, fall color, it is the best time of year, and many people will argue it's Michigan's most spectacular. We've got the most number of trees. We've got 150 different species of trees, 19 million acres of forest. So lots of good places to see fall color, Michael Patrick, whether you've got a lot of money or a little. Some folks can take a long weekend and take a golfing weekend or a spa weekend into one of the great resorts up north. And you can do it as more inexpensively as just going to a pumpkin tour or a cider mill visit in your local area.
Yeah, take a little drive. In fact, in my Lansing State Journal column this weekend, I write travel for them. We're going to be talking about some haunted spots that you can take you and your family across the state of Michigan. That's also part of the fall tradition. And so how long until, let's say, those colors come across the Mackinac Bridge, the color change, and we start seeing it in Harbor Springs and Petoskey and Traverse City and Bel Air and places like that?
Well, that's a good question. Generally, the annual seasonal show, it's stages. It starts at the top of the state in the UP, where it's getting cooler first. Then it moves southward. In peak color, you're going to see in the UP between mid-September, early October. In the northern lower peninsula, we'll have peak color between late September and mid-October. And then mid-Michigan from early to mid-October. And then southern lower Michigan from mid to late October. But again, you don't want to wait till the last minute, Michael Patrick, because sometimes just when the leaves are at their peak, along comes a heavy rain or a windstorm, and there goes the leaves.
When the show's
so plan
over.
when you can. Really, mid-October for the lower part of the state, and the next few weeks for the upper.
All right. We will be broadcasting next Wednesday from the Michigan Travel and Tourism Legislative Breakfast, and they will be lobbying, as usual, for permanent funding for the Pure Michigan campaign. And the fall color season surely is part of what Pure Michigan has to offer for people from other states and from our own state. And so we'll keep our eye on it, and I hope you'll keep in touch with us.
Oh, my pleasure. Always good to talk with you, Michael Patrick. Take good care.
Thank you very much. Nancy Cain from AAA. And you got the layout there, so you can start planning a little bit.